Hi, this is James Shug with Westpac London's end of day report for Thursday the 25th of April. It was a bit of a patchy start on European equity markets today. We had some earnings reports including some results from Santander that saw Spanish stocks in particular marked lower. And other European markets were marked a little bit to the downside at the open too. But UK GDP came in at plus 0.3% in the first quarter, so the appellation triple dip recession won't be applied to the UK just yet. The two consecutive quarters of contraction having been avoided. And that saw markets come back somewhat. We had initial jobless claims for the latest week fall 16,000 to 339,000, continuing or maintaining the downtrend that's basically been in place for that series since the end of last year. That tells us that in the US, the weak jobs growth story is really more about less hiring than about ongoing firings. It looks like layoffs are actually slowing down gradually in the US. The Kansas City Fed factory survey was pretty weak though. It's seventh straight reading at a contractionary level. It's the longest run of sub-zero readings for that index since the recession of 2008-2009. But earnings results in the US had a bias towards the positive. UPS, often seen as a bit of a bellwether for the US economy, beat analysts' expectations, as did a range of other firms. So in the London afternoon, the US market gradually lifted, and that saw European markets mostly turn positive. So just ahead of the close, the FTSE in London up 0.25%, the French market flat, the German market up 0.9%, Italy up 0.4%, but Spain still lagging, down about 1/3%, as I say, weighted down by Santander. The Dow up 0.5%, heading into the US lunchtime, the level there 14,750. On commodity markets, a very solid day for the metals, with gold up 2.1% at $1,454 an ounce. Copper prices up almost 3% today. And oil was down earlier, but it's up about 0.25% now, $91.67 a barrel. The Aussie dollar is above 103 again at 1.031. It seems to have benefited a bit from the risk-on attitude and commodity price gains. We've got US GDP figures for the first quarter coming out on Friday, and there may be another video report tomorrow for that, depending on time constraints and travel considerations that I've got to make. Okay, so hopefully see you tomorrow, otherwise next week.